Tsimikas, I thought was bad. I thought he didn't have a good game whatsoever. And now I'd be erring towards be playing Joe Gomez based on what we saw from Tsimikas.
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't talk about this a few weeks ago, but when his new contract got announced, I was shocked. Like, I'd love to. I mean, obviously, we'd always love to be able to chat to Klopp and Linders and stuff, and be like, "What's the thinking behind this?" I was saying we should have sold Tsimikas in the summer, not least because, well, look, 2 reasons. Even if we'd have continued playing the style we used to play, where Robertson was a flying fullback getting forward, Tsimikas was still not getting a look in to give Robertson a rest. He was playing a handful of games a season. So they clearly don't rate him high enough to give Robertson the rest that you'd think he'd be in the squad for. Then this season, and at the end of last season, we've changed our system so that Robertson has almost become like a hybrid left-sided centre-half at times. He's not the fly-in fullback he was in the past, which means Tsimikas is now the fill-in for that. And surely you don't want that. And we've seen at times in pre-season, Tsimikas doing the Trent Alexander-Arnold role of stepping into midfield. Do I know anyone who thinks that's a good idea, apart from the people trying it out at the club? And look, maybe they were just like, we'll just try it out. It didn't work. But with all that going into it, I was like, you'd be better if you're struggling for money, sell him and buy another Joe Gomez type player. And this goes back to something we banged on about a few weeks ago, so I won't go on too much. But this is my issue with not buying another defender in the summer. And
not this again.
Yeah, exactly. But look, I was thinking about it watching Gomez. Imagine if you'd have bought another Joe Gomez who can play right the way across the defence. The difference that makes to your squad. Because imagine if we have to start playing Gomez left back sometimes. Well, that takes away one of your centre back options. It takes away your right back cover. There's all kinds of knock-on effects. And if you get 1 or 2 injuries, you are stretched. And there's all kinds in it. But I just... Look, maybe it's harsh because it's his first game and he's going to get... The good thing for Tsimikas now is potentially gets a run in the team. But it's going to be interesting to see whether he does get that run. Whether he's even good enough to get that run or whether they will just go...
Well, the thing is, he's going to get up. I mean, we look at the next 2 fixtures. Obviously, got Toulouse on Thursday and then we've got Forest on Sunday. I mean, for me, you play Tsimikas against Toulouse and then you're playing Gomez in the Premier League game. And then you get a look at both of them. But also, I would argue that, the Premier League game is more important than Toulouse, and Toulouse are a poorer side than Forest. So, that would be my thinking around it. If you enjoyed that clip, check out the full show from us live at 5 on This Is Anfield's YouTube channel every Monday. Also available as a podcast on This Is Anfield's podcast feed. And if you like what we're doing as well, check us out on the Late Challenge podcast.